Hello, RAP students. This is Dr. Smith. I'm here to talk to you more about the solar system, but as it relates to day and night, okay? And we'll also do some practice questions. So let's get started. So the Earth actually revolves around the sun. This is going to be our sun, and this is the Earth. Yes, I know the Earth is round and this is not, but you'll see why I picked this ball in just a minute. So the Earth rotates around the sun in an orbit like this. It's the third planet from the sun. Now, as it's going around the sun, it also rotates on its axis like this. So it's actually happening two different ways. It's going around the sun and it's rotating around itself like this. How we get night and day has to do with the way that it rotates around its center. So the gray part is going to be day and the brown part is going to be night. So here's the sun, the bright light is shining on the Earth, so that makes it daytime. You see half of it is daytime. Now as it's rotating, because it's slowly going around the sun, but as it's rotating around itself, now you have the part that was night because the sun wasn't shining on it, then becomes day. So day and night together makes up about 24 hours, right? So as far as how the Earth rotates around its center, it takes 24 hours for it to do one rotation. Now, how long do you think it takes as it's going around the sun? How long do you think it takes for the Earth to do one revolution around the sun? Just think about it. That should take about a year. Do you know how many days are in a year? I hope so. If not, now's a good time to commit it to memory. It's 365 days. So as each day goes on, it goes around the sun, and when it gets back to the original position, it's about a year, okay? Just remember that the way the light is shining on the planet, which is Earth for us, has a lot to do with how much daylight we have. We'll talk about that another time, all right? So now, hopefully you got the concept. If it was a little blurry in your mind and you just didn't remember, or you just needed a refreshing talk about it, then we've done that. Let's look at some questions, because that's what you need to do. You need to be looking at as many questions as you can, reading those questions, and seeing how good of a job you can do at answering the questions. So right now, if you would like to answer the questions first and then we go through them together, feel free to pause your screen. Now, let's do them together. Number 1, the Earth moves around. What does the Earth move around? Does it move around the sun? Because we're going to read every question. This is a simple one. We can get all the points that we can get from the simple ones. B, the moon. Does the Earth rotate around the moon? Does the Earth rotate around the Earth? That makes no sense, so we're going to go ahead and mark it out. And as far as the moon can rotate around Earth, but Earth does not rotate around the moon. So we're going to cross it out. And we know that the Earth rotates around the sun, so that's going to be our answer. That's a gimme one. You should get it right, okay? Just slow down and read everything. Now, number 2, the Earth makes one rotation every So the Earth makes one rotation, meaning around itself. Remember we talked about that, day and night. Is it every 12 hours that it rotates one time around itself? That would be half of a day. I'm going to say no to that one. Is it 24 hours, which is a whole day? That's not wrong, so we're going to stick with it. Is it 365 days? It's not. It's not a whole year. That's really slow movement. We'd have a lot of dark times. Is it 6 months? Half a year? Nope. So our answer is going to be 24 hours, or they may even say 1 day. So you need to know that there's 24 hours in 1 day, okay? Next, number 3. How long does it take the Earth to make one revolution around the sun? So this time, it's going to be, how long does it take the football to go all the way around the sun, back to the original position? So hopefully you remember that. Is it 12 hours, which is a half of a day? Nope. That'd be fast, really fast. Is it B, 24 hours? No. Is it 1 month? No, it's not. Or is it 365 days? What's another way of saying 365 days? You can say, they might say 1 year. And so we're going to go with that answer because that's the right one, okay? Number 4, what causes day and night? All right, if you already know, if you thought of it as soon as it was asked, then you're in a good position. If not, you can start eliminating answers. So let's start with A. The sun goes around the Earth. So as the sun goes around the Earth, I don't think the sun goes around the Earth, does it? That's what I would use to mark that one out. The sun does not go around the Earth. B, the Earth orbits the sun. Does the Earth orbit the sun? It does. Does that have anything to do with day and night? It does not. So we're going to mark it out. That's not the main thing that has to do with day and night. C, the Earth rotates or spins every 24 hours. Does the Earth rotate or spin every 24 hours? It does. How does it do that? It rotates around itself, right? Does that have anything to do with day and night? It does. So we're going to keep C. And let's read D. The moon rises, causing nighttime. The moon has nothing to do with that. So we're going to mark it out. So our answer is C. The correct answer is C. Okay? And I hope that was pretty simple for you and that using the balls help you understand the concept. Please continue to do reviews of the information that you've already covered. Ask your teacher for help. Ask your rep family for help if you need it. Look at practice questions. That always helps you. It's not only for testing, but for reading. Just remember, when you take tests, they're not math tests, but even some math tests you have to read. Depending on, you're in elementary, there's going to be some reading of words. So tests require you to be a good reader. So keep doing practice questions. And also, please remember that it's important to exercise your mind as well as your body. And I will talk to you later, okay? See you soon.
Please be sure to like, subscribe and share this video. It helps us reach more people who could use our help.